What's going on, guys? We are back with another video here. Today it's going to be full send side by side, nothing diesel related. We have a customer's Can-Am Maverick X3 in here. I'm going to whip up a 3-inch turbo back exhaust for it. He has a race coming up this Saturday, so we're a little bit of a time crunch, so he needed it done quick, so he just dropped it off today. It's about like 5 p.m. I think it's Monday, so I'll probably get this up later tonight or tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to knock this exhaust out real quick, and yeah, it's not diesel related, but it's pretty cool. So if you guys want... All right, guys, this is it right here. So basically, turbo's tucked up back in there. You can kind of see it. Zoom in there. Anyway, it's tucked up back in there. He already has the rest of the exhaust off here. Normally the exhaust would come around and you'd have a muffler here and it would come out the middle. This is obviously a not so stock Can-Am Maverick X3. He has it built for woods racing. So he just did, he had everything off, completely new frame, all kinds of stuff. So it's really, really cool build. And yeah, so basically what we're gonna do for the exhaust today is we're going to run it straight out, and it's all gonna be 3-inch stainless steel. We're gonna run it straight out. We're gonna have to put some sort of support bracket there. And then we're probably just gonna angle it off like this, and it should be cut off right around here somewhere. So pretty easy, pretty simple. Keep it simple. There's a lot of things that can break on these things, so the simpler the better. And yeah, so pretty much first thing I'm gonna do is get this factory exhaust piece here ripped off. I'm going to cut it so then we can adapt our 3-inch stainless to it, and we'll get all this fabbed up. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, we got that part out. Basically what we have here is, this is the cat right here. And then this is what's gonna come off your turbo. See if I can get that to focus. Oh, there we go. So right there, pretty much as you diesel fellows would call it, would be like your downpipe. So then we have our cat here. And basically what we're gonna do, because we're making this in a time crunch here and we don't have these flanges and everything machined, is I'm gonna measure and basically cut this right where it flares out to 3 inches. So then I can just weld my 3-inch pipe and then basically use this factory part of the exhaust with the O2 sensor and everything to start, and then we're gonna finish it with a nice stainless pro stainless. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're gonna get this cut and we'll keep going. All right, guys, as you can see, we got that cut off. So basically what we're doing, it's gonna be a straight piece off there, but so you guys can see it. Basically we have our 3-inch that fits in there just nicely. So I cut it so that this kind of actually sticks out so that I can actually set a nice weld down in there. So it's nice and strong. So we will, I'm gonna clean this up on the belt sander here. Deburr and all that good stuff. Probably clean up the edges here where we're gonna weld. And then basically what I'm gonna do is test fit it back up on there and then basically measure how much straight I'm gonna need. And then once I'm there, pretty much all I have to do is just probably 45 it, put a little angle on it, and then we're gonna do probably like a teardrop tip on it. And then I just have to make a little bracket to hold it up. So I'll show you guys all that. All right, guys, we just got that all cleaned up, so now we're gonna go test fit it on the X3 and see how much straight length we're gonna need. So we're looking at about 18 inches. We're gonna add to that. So I'll go get that tacked up and then we'll refit it again and then figure out, where we're gonna put our last angles. Just wanted to show you guys, we use these 3D printed inserts, and basically what it does is help protect the stainless when you cut it in here. So instead of these metal jaws crushing the tube in there. It's 3D printed plastic, so it keeps the pipe a lot cleaner. So when you have a lot nicer of a finished product, less scratches and stuff. Alright guys, we got that cleaned up. Now we're going to tack it onto our exhaust and test fit it back up. Alright guys, we just got that straight piece on here tacked up. We just put 4 tacks on it. Once we're all done and it's all fitted up, we know it fits and everything, then we'll come through and we'll finish all the welds, and then at that point we're going to back purge it, and I'll give you guys like a quick explanation on that when we get to that point. So, alright guys, so basically this is what we got now. Get the exhaust flange on there. So this is pretty much what we're working with. We have this straight piece sticking here, and this is factory mounting for, I believe, the factory heat shield. It's not on here. So basically, I'm going to mark pretty much where I need to weld this tab onto. And then once I mark it, I'm just going to tack it, like one little tack on each side, and then that'll basically allow me to still be able to bend it. So I can pretty much get it on here and then bend it at the right angle I need. And then once I have it at the right angle, then I can go back, actually weld it so it stays. And again, that pretty much just avoids me having to disconnect the batteries and then, you know, get the welder and everything hooked up to weld on this, which I'm trying to avoid. Save time. Alright guys, we got our tab tacked up here, and then basically I just held the next elbow. We're just going to use a 90, so I just put a little mark on where we're going to tack that. So we're going to tack that on, then we're going to put the exhaust back in, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do a teardrop tip, kind of, how to cut that. And then after that, basically we'll just hold the teardrop up, angle it how we want, mark it, bring it all back out, and then we'll set up the back purge and we'll weld everything and then put it in for good. Is a nice 90-degree bend and some crappy stainless steel, and basically what I'm going to do is just weld that on there really quickly, a couple tacks. It's going to look really ugly, not worried about it looking good. All it is basically so that this gets clamped in the bandsaw, and then I'll be able to get the right angle to cut this teardrop. So don't freak out. I know. This isn't supposed to look good. Everyone's gonna be on there, Ryan. They're like, you know, let the post flow, and you weren't even looking at it. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, this is gonna get thrown away anyway, so. Shut up. All right, that looks good, guys. So basically, that's how you get a teardrop out of a 90. So got to go very slow with the cut so it doesn't bend the blade over. That's a reverse teardrop, and that's a little teardrop. So if you guys wanted like one that was like a bit longer, what you would do is use like a tight radius 90, or you can basically bump out your cut a little bit farther. I don't want anything too crazy because this side-by-side's getting raced, and other cars will probably end up hitting it. So I don't want anything too pointy, sticking off, popping tires, as much as that might be good for him in a race. But so that's that, and now basically we're just going to chop off where we tacked before, and then we'll be set. All right, guys, we just got this all tacked up. It's good to go. Now we're gonna back purge it and weld it. So basically, what we do to back purge is have these plugs right here. So I'll put one in over here. All right, and then we'll have one more right here. Going on this side. And basically what that does is, well, I'll turn on the argon valve, and it'll basically fill this whole tube with argon. So like as you hit your pedal here, you hear it coming out, it's shielding gas. So it'll shield your weld, obviously on the outside, but on the inside, when you get good penetration, if you don't have that, it'll do something called sugaring. And basically it's like this crummy looking crap. It doesn't look good. And basically the main thing is it will rust over time. So if it's back purged, it will not rust. It's stainless. So anytime you're welding stainless or titanium, you have to back purge. So yeah, we're gonna turn that on and basically get this full of argon on the inside. I'm gonna give this a really, really good wipe down with acetone, and then we're gonna go through and weld all the seams. Alright guys, we just got this wrapped up here. She's all welded up. Yeah, now we're gonna go truck it on here and connect it all back up and see how she does. Should sound pretty good. Alright guys, we got the exhaust wrapped up here and put on. I just wanted to bring it back here because the lights back here are a little bit better. We can set it next to mine. So I'll give you guys a quick walk around. Show you guys pretty much what we got done. So he dropped it off this afternoon at like 4:30. I think it's, I haven't looked at the time in a while, but it's probably 9-ish based on the light outside. But pretty much this is what we got. It's a really, really simple setup. Again, we just made this for him using part of his factory exhaust because he has a race this weekend and isn't able to get a full exhaust quick enough. And this one came out really, really good. Looks awesome. So we did a little bit of a teardrop down here, nothing too crazy. Otherwise, yeah, we just have like a mounting bolt here, and yeah, but I'll start it up for you guys quick. It's gonna sound like mine. Mine actually, you guys can see mine here. Same exact type of deal, and then I just have a teardrop coming out the back here in the center. But I'll start it up and you guys can hear it. I'll give you guys a little rev up, maybe a little burnout or something. Again, I just don't want to do it on his, it's not mine, so. it's mine. I can beat my own stuff, it's not other people's stuff. So anyway, guys, that wraps up this YouTube video. I'm gonna try to do more videos, as I said. Try to do less talking, because I've kind of realized that I just talk in circles over and over again. Believe it or not, I do a lot better talking to real people instead of just like staring at a phone. So, but anyway, again, this wasn't diesel related at all. I know a lot of you diesel guys like side-by-sides, so maybe you guys will like this video. I don't know. So anyway, this is what I did today on Monday afternoon, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna try to find some other things to do video for you guys. And if you guys want anything videoed, like, you know, you see stuff I post on Instagram, just let me know. So like, I sat there today and I'm like, what can I make a video of? And I was like, I have no idea. Like, what do people want to see? So if you guys have any questions or whatever, just drop them in the comments. And if I see something I like, I'll try to make a video out of it. That silver third gen out there, that thing, no one has bought it. Not good. So I'm probably going to, I don't know, try to set like the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest burnout with it. And the other thing that I was thinking about doing was just non-turboing it and then just beating the shit out of it with no turbo on it and seeing like, I don't know, how slow it is. So I don't know, if you guys want to see that, let me know. Like, I'm literally bored. I try to like stop full send diesel work at like 5, and then I'm just like bored until I go to bed and then wake up and do it again. So I'll do some stupid shit at night. Just let me know what you guys want to see. And we'll try to make it happen for you. So anyway, you guys have a good night. See you on the next one.